right, here we are with episode 4 of Outlander. I'm so excited to jump into this. This one is called The Gathering. I hope you guys are doing well. I absolutely adore this show, and it's only episode 4. So honestly, I should look here and see how many seasons are there. Oh, okay, there's 5. The one thing I noticed was that the thumbnail of, like, before I click on the Outlander thumbnail on Netflix, there is a different woman, so I assume Claire, it changes to a different actress, I guess. So I don't know when that happens. Like, is it a new actress every season, or does that happen in season 2 or season 3? Yeah, I have no idea. But I'm very, very, very excited to just continue watching this. This is becoming like a really, it makes me feel good and soft and gentle, and it's beautiful, and I don't know, I need that. Sometimes with the shows I watch, there's all this crazy stuff going on, and there's crazy stuff going on in this too, but there's still like a little bit of like this peace. There's peace in this show, and I appreciate it. All right, I'm jumping in. I'm excited. Let's do this. Ooh. She must be having a dream. Oh, jeez.
You won't make a meal of me yet! Tanisha's getting away!
Oh, God. Oh, goodness.
Something catch your eye there, lass.
There's something I'm not likely to forget in a hurry.
Gross.
Shall we let these men get to their festivities? Come on.
We can play again tomorrow.
Of course.
Oh, I love her.
All right. Shall we?
That's scary, though, that they have...
The hunting game was more than a pleasant diversion. It allowed me to recognize
Yeah.
the terrain around the... So far, I had found at least 2 possible escape routes and left breadcrumbs to mark my way to freedom.
Very smart. So her ribbons, I see.
Said don't look.
Aye. She's a bite of that one. Well, I'll just be settling my cock to roost in the...
Oh my... Ew.
Choose.
Does all your wanking gives you that much speed of hand? I'll save some pie.
I now need to...
Come along.
How's my cock?
God, I thought let my cock to roost tonight, or whatever he just... Oh, that's so nasty.
There's no one in need of healing here.
I was told I would be needed for the hunt.
I love it when the music changes up, like the time period. It's really cool.
I don't want to be of any trouble. Perhaps Mr. McTavish can help me.
Lads, no here.
Man, that black color is just impressive.
An illegitimate pregnancy?
I can assure you, I've never been unfaithful to my husband.
She's so nosy.
Is he?
Oh, Frank.
Seem to have built quite the comfortable life for yourself.
Sometimes you find yourself on a path you never expected. Doesn't mean it can't lead you to a bonny place.
Everyone has their own path, that's for sure.
See you later at the oath taking? Promise.
Careful. Promise is a serious thing in this country.
There's something different. Like, where are you really from? You know? Damn, I don't know. I don't like that. Like, the Highlands are dangerous for women to be alone. That scares me for her.
Later tonight, all the fight
So she's gonna leave tonight.
of allegiance
Well.
to Colum. No one would be watching the stable.
Oh, God. Well, I mean, this is only episode 4, so this doesn't work out.
You're Colum's personal guest. You must attend.
I'm not dressed for the occasion.
Oh, we'll see to that.
Oh, boy.
Beginning of the oath taking is the best part. How do I look?
Oh, my God. Gorgeous. Oh, I want to wear a dress like that.
My shadows would be less vigilant as I move through the castle.
And Mrs. Fitz looks great, too.
Murtagh.
Oh, so his name is Murtagh. I like him. Oh, he shaved? Wow. This is like an event. This is huge. What? I missed it. I don't know what this is for.
The Mackenzies welcoming the men to Leoch.
He was like, oh, fine, I'll have to translate. Their relationship is so interesting. Like, there's more to the story there, but I don't know if we'll get to hear it. I mean, it's probably going to take a long time.
Until I bag a last for the evening.
Fine. If I must, may as well join in.
She's really doing it. She's like, yep. Oh, she spit it out too. Oh, he's knocked out. He's gonna be knocked. Well, hopefully he doesn't die.
It's port. Very expensive.
It is very strong.
Because
Oh, he just keeps sticking his.
Keep my legs.
it's a sedative.
Is that Spanish?
Take the wine. Share it with all your friends.
Oh, I'm really worried about this. He's silly.
The more unconscious clansmen tonight.
But maybe not, because what if, oh shit, what if like there's an attack or something? And Jamie, where was Jamie? I feel like he wasn't at the stables. I might have missed what Alec I think is his name. I think I missed what he said.
Well, I was wondering if that might open a lad's heart to a lassie.
Oh gosh.
I'm not sure I know what you mean.
You can a potion or maybe a brew of some kind that would help a lad.
She's so young.
Well, you didn't appear to need much assistance the last time I saw you two together.
Well, not for that. It's for moving his heart forward.
Claire is sweet.
Jamie would never know the difference. Perfect.
I can't believe she's giving him tried horse dung.
Stand outside the door, tap your heels together 3 times, and recite, "There's no place like love." No place like love.
Thanks, T. Claire.
Oh man.
Good luck.
Oh my goodness. She hasn't even left yet, and it's dangerous. Galus is not wrong.
Thank you. I should go. I shouldn't be here.
Oh, he's drunk.
You shouldn't be here.
No, what are you...
Cynthia, there's a penalty to pay for.
What?
Get you done, lass, before you pay a greater price.
Oh, shit.
If Jamie pledges fealty to his uncle Colin, then he'd be in line to succeed as laird.
Oh.
The clan's a Tanist. Jamie has Mackenzie blood.
Dougal.
His other uncle, Dougal, might disagree with you on that point, lass. He's been holding the honour for himself when Colin dies. Jamie takes the oath. Dougal wouldn't let him breathe Mackenzie ever long.
Oh, God.
If before all, Jamie refuses,
Was Jamie not going to come out at all?
scrubbing a lad's blood from the floor at
So is it kind of her fault that he's here?
Jamie had just stayed hidden till the gathering was over. Colin and Dougal wouldn't have pressed the matter any further.
Oh, God, this is all my fault.
Aye. It is.
Oh, God.
I hold myself bound to your word, so long as my feet rest on the lands of the clan Mackenzie.
Okay, gosh, that was so tense. He's very wise. Like, I wouldn't know what to say in a situation like that because you don't want to get anyone mad. I like that, though. It's like he can handle himself. You know, you don't have to be like all worried, like, oh no, like that's what a man is. That's, you know, an adult. He's a very mature human being. And that's very attractive. Yeah, I would be looking at him differently too. Like, oh, okay, this is from the intro as well. I hope they don't find her ribbons. I don't know. Oh, there he is. Oh my goodness. Big boy. Oh, there's lots of them. Oh.
Serves you right to expect poor animal to do with you barbarians chasing it. Do you forget their tusks could be lethal?
Oh.
Bring him back up to the castle. And tell Mrs. Fitz to give him some hot broth and some blankets.
Oh, Fitz. I thought her name was Fritz.
Where are you?
Oh God. Ooh. Get on that log or something. Oh my gosh. Of course it's Dougal. Wow. I didn't know that they were so aggressive.
I've got you, man. Well, here. You'll be all right.
Oh, he got a bad wound. This is not good. Isn't got an artery.
Will I lose my leg?
No, you won't. But that would only allow him to linger in increasing agony. The wound to his abdomen
Oh.
was fatal.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Just how quickly life can go. Let him go quicker that way.
I can't feel my leg anymore. My hand's neither. Dougal, are you there, man? The heather's so thick. You can walk across the tops without touching the ground.
Sounds lovely.
Wish I could be there now. Oh, you'll be there soon.
Gosh. Wait, he's going straight into play? I like Dougal a lot. He's like, I'm still young, man. I'm still got it. Oh man.
That's twice you caught me now. Not much.
Oh shit. Damn.
You told me where?
Too well.
No.
Did we win?
Did we win?
My escape attempt thwarted. I was faced with the terrifying possibility that I was destined to stay in this dungeon forever.
You've seen men die before, and by violence.
Yes.
I was just going
Many
to
of
talk
them.
about that. Because she knew exactly how to be in that situation, exactly what you would need. And that's what was making me cry, because it's like those nurses, those medics, they really help so many people.
I wanted to thank you, personally, for what you did for poor Geordie up there on the hunt.
Truth, I did nothing. I wish I could have helped him.
You did. You took him to a peaceful place.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all any of us can ask when we pass. So,
Yeah.
thank you.
If there's nothing else, you have to excuse me. I've a lot to do here in my dungeon.
Well, that's why I'm here, lass. To set you free from this dank room.
What do you mean?
You're coming on the road.
On the road?
I'm leaving tomorrow and I'm taking you with me. Colin doesn't travel, so visiting the tenants and taxmen that can't come to the gathering, that falls to me. To have a healer along, especially one that does well under strain, and there's a lot of that on the road. We leave at first light.
I have a lot to say. I know I'm a lot more quiet this episode. I'm just really enjoying this, but I do have a lot to say after the episode is finished, which I think it's almost done.
Knowing this time, I must not fail.
Wow, what an episode. I really enjoyed this one. Like, I've enjoyed all of them, but this one was just a bit special. I don't know, learning kind of how all of the oaths, I guess learning about the oaths and how there's these different dramas that can come about within like the family members and the clan members and or clansmen. I don't know what it is, but like they're from different clans. Like Jamie's is Je suis some pes or pas, something like that. I am ready. That's an interesting quote. But I didn't know it was so dramatic, and I guess that makes sense. There's just a lot of that happening. So for me, I'm really learning as I'm going, and I like that. But there was just a few big moments in here where I was just like, this is so good. So Murtagh, I really like him a lot. Like, I wasn't sure about him at first, but he's one of those guys that he's wise. He's a wise guy. And that sounds bad. It's not usually a good thing, not a wise guy, but like, he's present. He's there. He's in reality, and he's quite strong. And I like that. I like that about him. I like that his head's not in the clouds. But it's so surprising that Jamie somehow is so grounded too, because Jamie, you would assume, when you're young and you're an attractive man, your head's going to be in the clouds. You're going to have a bigger ego. But I feel like he's learned quite early on, like, how to just be human and how to be a man. And because he's very respectful and honorable, and usually someone of his stature would probably abuse his power a bit. Like, yeah, I'm hot. Yeah, I know all the girls like me. Yeah. The guys want to be me, and be cocky about it. And I think it's so interesting to see him being so clever and wise and kind and generous, gentle, even though he's very strong. And I think that's what really makes like a genuine man is there's a peace about these people. Like Murtagh, he has this peace about him. Colum has a peace about him. Jamie has this peace about him. Dougal has a peace about him where you feel safe there. And it's because they're very safe within themselves. And it's not like a show. They're not putting on a show. It's real. So when people talk about an alpha male, which, I mean, I hate these terms. I don't, but if that's what is helpful for you to understand what I'm saying, that would be, these guys are alpha males. It was interesting because for me, I'm like one of those people who, and it's not good, but I definitely baby my partners, and I baby my own children. And I'm learning as I go that doesn't help. It really doesn't help. We cannot baby each other. We can show love and kindness, but we need to respect each other enough to let people figure things out on their own, because that's really the journey of life. That's how you become a woman, how you become a man, not being spoiled and babied. And for me, like, my thing was like Jamie helping Claire escape, and he was hiding for a reason this whole time because he just didn't want to be involved in any drama. And he did that for Claire, and he didn't blame her, even though it was her fault. And Murtagh said, yep, it is your fault. He never blamed her. He had to figure it out on the spot. He couldn't say, well, she made me. It wasn't my fault. I wasn't even going to come over here. I mean, imagine he would have done that. We probably would be like, to him. And then to the next scene with the hunt, that with Geordie, that was so, like, that really brought me to tears, because it's just that, you know, life can, we don't know. Life's not promised us. We really don't know when it is our last day here, or our family members, our friends, the people we care or admire. And, you know, I think we take that for granted. All of us do. This episode really made me think about stuff where I'm like, I really do need to be talking to some people in my life that I'm just not, because I have so much going on in my own life, and I'm overwhelmed or anxious and get stuck in my darkness, so it's hard to reach out to anybody else. That made me think of that, and how life is fleeting. And if we end up that way, I would hope that everyone would find peace and not die in a painful way or alone and scared, but to have peace at the end. And so that really, just seeing Dougal hold his friend like that, but Claire, it just made me really love Claire even more, and really respect her job. She could stabilize people and save people, but she could also be the last hopeful voice that they heard. That scene is very, very appreciated, and I really appreciate people who do that and who have done that. And death is inevitable, and it comes to all of us. But the people in the wars, like World War One, and World War II, so many young men. They were barely just 18, and they were in over their heads. So it just opens up my worldview a bit more, and I really appreciate those people, the soldiers, but also the medics who put their lives on the line and help. And it's not a comfortable place to see death. So I just say, God bless people who do that, and really thank you, because we will all meet death at some point, and everyone, I mean, most of us at least, if we're not extremely evil and just horrific people, we deserve to feel some peace and happiness in the end, and not alone. So it just I don't know, it gave me this perspective I didn't think of before. And it just gave me greater respect for this field, and that she knew what to do, because I would be crying and weeping, but that's not what someone needs to hear when they're in that type of position. They need someone who's got a soothing, calm, loving voice. And it's very impressive. And Dougal, I really like him. I like age doesn't take anything away. It doesn't take who you are away. It might slow you down a bit. It might give you some wrinkles, some hair loss, graying, weaken you a bit, but it doesn't change your mentality. Sometimes it does, right? We know with Alzheimer's or dementia. But if you're still in tune with everything, you're still yourself. It's just that you're aging. So I see him as this, he is a good man, but he has his issues just like everybody else. I was a little bit disappointed in him when he was going for Claire. I was like, really, Dougal? But then I have to think back, it's he's a human being, and he was drinking a lot. And, like Jamie said, there's a judgment in error. He'll remember that. But I loved how they started playing. I don't know what that game is called, but at the end with him and Jamie and all the guys, he comes in, he's like, I'm still you better watch your back, Jamie. I'm still here, I may be getting older, but I'm still quick, I'm strong. And he is. And there's just something very attractive about men having fun and just being strong. There is an energy there. And it is something to be inspired by. And I remember growing up as a kid, I was a very athletic. I'm still pretty athletic. I'm pretty fast still, actually. Very fast. I was a very fast runner. And I was everybody in the block knew who I was and knew that I was fast. So if any new kid moved in, I would get a knock at the door and they'd be like, go you need to race this kid. I don't know. That's what happened every time. So I would, and every time I'd get the nerves, I'm like, but I knew how fast I was. I knew I'd always win, and I always went. I always did win. So it was fun, and I always wanted to be as good as the boys. But as we got older, you know, my body changed, and the boys got bigger, and I didn't. But I'm still like, have this mentality of like, but you have to accept it. It's like men and women do have some different energy. It is just true. And I think it's just nice to see that energy at the end with this like this brute strength and the physicality of it and the fun and the joy. I don't know. I liked that. It's really beautiful to see that. Okay, that's it. I really enjoyed this this episode a lot. It was a special one. I'm very excited to be watching this show. So thank you guys for watching with me, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye, everybody.